So you understand women who feel objectified.
Yes. Yes, very
Talk a little
much.
bit about that.
As I said, it actually, I got very depressed at a time, you know. I was, and actually I actually made another video to appease that crowd, because when my channel was going down and down, and I'm like, shoot, man, what was it that made it explode? Okay, I was naked on YouTube, and so I did another video of me bathing in the jungle in Mexico, and it did terrible. And it actually, I think I just ridiculed myself by doing it, but I wanted to test it, you know. And so it wasn't that, you know, that worked. It was a different type of uniqueness that made the video popular, and it ended up getting, has over 3 million views now. And when it hit a million, I mean, that was just like, wow. I was so thrilled, you know, to have a video go viral.
When was that one?
I shot it in March of last year, so it's been 11 months. And it doesn't do that good now. It doesn't go crazy, but it had several spikes over the year. During the year, it had like maybe 3 times that it went viral. And every time it did, I would know instantly from my Instagram account, you know, all these people commenting me or asking me if I'm married or asking me some other kind of questions or
So how does that make you feel? Like, so you got different kinds of comments. You got the, oh my gosh, this is brilliant, I love what
yeah,
you're doing. You got the sexualized comments, and you got the bashing comments, right? Like you've had like your fish video, where
right.
you've had horrific like serial killer
Yeah.
type comments.
Yeah,
How do you deal with that?
I that video actually is not public anymore. Half, you know, you have the like button or the dislike. It was like always half and half with likes and dislikes. Some people thought it was really cool. Many people also hated it, and they hated me. I mean, I got one of the worst comments I got. I haven't read all of them, but one of the worst ones that I read was a person said that he hopes that my wife gets pregnant and that someone cuts open her belly and removes, you know, kills the kid or something. It was something really gruesome like that. And I can kind of understand. I mean, what I did in that video was right after working 2 months of brutal labor in a fish processing plant in Alaska. I was so desperate for cash. I went for the summer, worked 16-hour days, literally every single day for 6 weeks, 16 hours a day. I was in pain, and I handled 10, 20, 30,000 pounds of dead fish every day. I was totally desensitized. Now I'm not against eating animals. Okay, I eat animals, but seeing that amount of dead fish and, you know, just the, I mean, it's really a brutal process, you know, the butchering and all that. I did a video because I was really into the survival stuff, and I wanted to do a video that would maybe be popular on YouTube. So I thought I'd go kind of crazy, and I caught a live salmon by hand, and it was a female. I cut it open. This is when they're spawning. And so there's literally thousands of fish going upstream. Most of them don't make it. Most of them die along the way. They die from their weakness or sickness. Anyways, this one I caught was fairly easy to catch. It was kind of tired, and I caught it by hand. And as it was alive, I cut open the stomach, and which which caused the eggs to fall out, and I ate the eggs raw, and I ate some of the salmon raw. So a lot of people saw that as animal abuse. I wouldn't do that today, and I mean, I really love animals, and I hate killing animals. Fishing, I did fishing as a child, so I was more comfortable with that. But I've never killed another animal other than a fish or insect. So I put that video online, and it got a lot of views. I mean, it got, to me at the time, it was a lot. It was my best producing video because it got something like, you know, over 100,000 views, and and so I was like focused on the views. You know, I was like, this is working. You know, maybe I can eat some other crazy stuff or something. So I got a lot of terrible comments from people that wishing death upon me and suffering and stuff. And then other people that were like, hey, it's a fish, you know? I mean, there's tons of them. And it's true. I mean, being there, a lot of people, their perspective of the wilderness is that it's like this peaceful, you know, calm place where everything is, you know, love, and animals eat each other, and it's in the most gruesome way. You know, bears eat salmon. I mean, the birds, the seagulls, they gather around there when they find, and they go down there and they start picking at the fish. And the first thing they go after is the eyes. They take out the eyes. I see so many salmon that have no eyes, and they're alive and they're trying to swim. They're still trying to go upstream. It's just a phenomenal thing to witness a salmon, the fight for life. Their whole purpose in life is to reproduce, and that's a fact of all nature. Is their whole purpose is to reproduce, creation. And I find that's in humans too. We tend to not reproduce the normal way, but we still have the desire to create. And I have found that as a necessity for me in order to feel a purpose in life.
Like, how do you deal with that kind of negativity? Because that's like the whole gruesome thing about your wife. And all
Yeah,
that. It's like,
it was hurtful at first. It was very bothersome. Getting threats like that. I think sometimes I handled it inappropriately I would challenge the people, you know, or, you know, I'd come, yeah, let's meet up, or, you know, it's just something ridiculous like that. But, and then I came to a point eventually where I got so much of that, and it bothered me at first, but I became desensitized to it. It didn't bother me anymore. Just like the sexual comments, I get so much of it all the time. It doesn't bother me anymore. I can laugh about it. I can joke about it and stuff with these people. You know, I tell them, you know, I don't do that, whatever. But what I try to do now when I get comments, if I get comments like that, I will try to explain the reason behind it. Regarding the killing of the fish, you know, some people have a problem with just killing an animal. Some people have a problem with the way it's killed. And you know, both sides are understandable. Everyone has a point of view, and the point of view in our belief system is a result of our experiences in life. So you have to respect that, you know, and I learned to respect that. You know, no two people think exactly the same or have the same opinion on things, whether it's politics. God forget politics, but anything, you know. You know, so everyone's at a certain point in their life, and it could just be someone's having a bad day and they'll come off different. I mean, I do. I mean, there's times I hate everybody. You know, there are times I admit it. You know, I'm in a bad point. You know, most of that comes from just dealing with modern society frustrations. I hate technology. Me and technology, we don't get along, and so I really try to avoid it. And I mean, it's come to a point where I don't even want to learn about any new technologies because I just get so frustrated with it, and so so I end up doing things like manually pairing my video and audio clips, you know, for 2 hours when I just learned from you that it can be done instantly. So you know, but so we're all different, and we have to respect that.